What is the martial art, karate, judo, and another kind in the world? There are many kinds of martial arts in the world. Some are striking-based, some are grappling-based, and others focus on weaponry. But there are a few that stand out among the rest. Two of these are judo and karate. So what is their other kind? Let's explore this question further. Karate is one of the most well-known martial arts in the world. It originated in Okinawa, Japan, and is now practiced all over the globe. Karate literally means empty hand, which is why it is often referred to as a striking art. This is because karate practitioners typically do not use weapons and instead rely on their fists, feet, and sometimes their elbows and knees. The word kara means empty or open, and ti means hand. So when you put them together, you get empty-handed. That's a cool name for a fighting style. There are many different styles of karate, but they all have a few things in common. They emphasize powerful close-range striking techniques such as punches, kicks, knee strikes, and elbow strikes. They also teach practitioners how to defend themselves against attacks from other fighters. This can include blocking, dodging, and parrying techniques. Many karate practitioners also learn how to fight on the ground, although this is not the primary focus of the art. The history of karate is a long and complicated one that goes back centuries. It is said that the art was developed by the indigenous people of Okinawa who had to defend themselves against outside invaders. Over time, karate became more refined and eventually spread to mainland Japan and eventually the rest of the world. Today, it is one of the most popular martial arts around. So now let's talk about judo. Like karate, judo is a Japanese martial art. However, unlike karate, judo is primarily a grappling-based art. This means that practitioners focus on techniques such as throws, locks, and submissions. Judo originated in the early 20th century as a result of the merging of two older Japanese arts, jujitsu and koshugi. The word judo means gentle way, which is ironic considering that it is a no-holds-barred combat sport. But don't be fooled by the name. Judo can be a very violent and dangerous art if practiced incorrectly. In judo, practitioners try to take their opponents down and keep them there. Once an opponent is on the ground, judoka will attempt to use submission holds or joint locks to force them to tap out. Throws and sweeps are also common in judo, as are submissions like arm bars, leg locks, and triangles. Unlike karate, judo has no standing component. Once the fight goes to the ground, it stays there. Of course, there are exceptions to this rule. For example, the UFC allows its fighters to stand up after being taken down, but this is not typical of judo. Judo is a very effective form of self-defense because it teaches practitioners how to control and dominate their opponents. By learning judo, you will be able to protect yourself against attacks from larger and stronger opponents. If you ever find yourself in a bad situation, you will be glad that you know how to fight back. Now that we've covered karate and judo, what is the other kind? To answer this question, we must look at another popular martial art, wrestling. Though not technically a martial art, it shares many similarities with both judo and karate. Wrestling is a combat sport that involves two opponents who try to pin each other down and keep them there. It is one of the oldest sports in the world and is a staple of many ancient cultures. In modern times, wrestling is practiced in many forms, including amateur, collegiate, and professional. There are many different styles of wrestling, but they all have a few things in common. Wrestlers typically try to take their opponents down and keep them there. They will also try to avoid being pinned down themselves. In order to win a wrestling match, a wrestler must score more points than his opponent. Points can be scored by taking your opponent down, by keeping him in a dominant position, or by forcing him to submit. Wrestling is an excellent form of self-defense because it teaches practitioners how to control their opponents. A good wrestler will be able to dominate his opponent and keep him from doing any damage. This is essential in a self-defense situation where you may be facing a much larger and stronger attacker. If you ever find yourself in a fight on the ground with a bigger, stronger opponent, you will be glad that you know how to wrestle. So there you have it. The other kind of martial art to karate and judo is wrestling, While there are obviously other martial arts out there, like boxing, for example, that could have been chosen, wrestling is perhaps the most similar to judo in terms of its focus on grappling and throws. It is also a very effective form of self-defense that can be used to protect yourself against much larger and stronger attackers. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week covering a variety of topics. Thank you for watching, and remember to train hard and smart. And now let's move on to the next part of the video. There are many different types of martial arts, but two of the most popular are karate and judo. Both are excellent forms of self-defense that can help you protect yourself against attackers. But which one is right for you? If you are looking for a martial art that is primarily striking-based, then karate may be the right choice for you. It is excellent for helping you develop powerful close-range striking techniques. On the other hand, if you are looking for something that focuses more on grappling, then judo may be a better choice. It is a great art for learning how to control and dominate your opponents. Ultimately, the decision of which martial art to choose is up to you. If you are interested in trying both, we offer classes in both karate and judo. Our instructors are highly qualified and experienced, and we have a state-of-the-art facility that is perfect for learning martial arts. In addition to our karate and judo programs, we also offer classes in other martial arts, such as wrestling and Muay Thai. So whether you are looking for a striking-based art, a grappling-based art, or something in between, we have a class for you. We believe that everyone should have the opportunity to learn martial arts. That's why we offer a variety of programs for all ages and skill levels. So what are you waiting for? If you are looking for a great martial arts school in the area, look no further than our academy. Contact us today to learn more about our programs or to schedule a free trial class. You can reach us by phone or email, or you can visit our website. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We post updates and information about our school there regularly, so be sure to check it out. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for your support.